Okay, guys, so today we're going to talk about something I'm pretty passionate about and I have a lot of views on, and this is going to be a colorful video. This is about fat shaming. Fat shaming is the idea that someone who promotes their fitness, their good physique around someone who is fat or out of shape, they're fat shaming because they're pointing out how that person isn't in shape. Fuck that. Doesn't exist. Fat shaming does not exist. Okay, it is not the responsibility of me or anyone else to downgrade myself that I've worked on in any way to protect your feelings. Everyone who's responsible for themselves is them. That's it. Okay, such bullshit. Okay, you can change that. Okay, you can't link it to racism. You can't link it to sexism. If I was born black and I dealt with racism, that's not something I can change. That's just how my life would be. If I was born a woman and I had less opportunities because of that in like business or something like that, that's not something I can change. I would have a legitimate claim to make complaints, okay? If you are fat and you don't like being fat, you can change that. And guess what? I have say in this because I used to be a fat guy. And guess what? I didn't like the way I was treated as a fat guy. So you know what? I'm not a fat guy anymore. So people who are like, oh, I just can't do it. You don't understand. Fuck you. I do understand. What it comes down to is you guys make up excuses and a bunch of bullshit. And I know because I did it myself for a long time. I said all that stupid bullshit as a teenager. Like, oh, I'm big boned. Bullshit. Not true. Doesn't exist. Okay, so what it comes down to is there's people who are just making up excuses, and they have a whole bunch of people out there who are protecting them and letting that shit slide. And I've had videos sent to me, and I've had people messaging me about it. Okay, and what it comes down to is this. Energy and willpower are not the same thing. Does a fat person expend more energy when they do a normal task? Yes. A 600-pound person walking expends more energy than a 200-pound person. That's true whether they're fit or not. I'm 240 plus pounds. When I walk around, I burn more energy than someone who's 155. Guess what? I don't blame a 155-pound fit person for being able to do more cardiovascular activities. That's just the way our bodies are. Okay, that's just it. You don't get to say, though, that, oh, it's just harder for me. No, because willpower is a totally different thing. That whole bullshit like, well, they just have more food cravings. No, absolute bullshit. I've never had a Twinkie tell me to eat it. I just get this call from the Twinkie to eat the Twinkie. Bullshit you do. You just like the way Twinkies taste and you prioritize your food and your enjoyment from food more than you do your body. That's fine. You don't have to have the same priorities as me. But you don't get to blame me because my priorities are more in health related. You know, if you have a priority because you like to eat, tasty food and snacks and you like sugar, go for it. But you don't get to try and like be unhappy with how you look because of it and blame it on the rest of us people who don't eat like that. I like to drink. At the end of a really bad day, I make a conscious decision not to drink because I know it's not good for my body, my mental health, or the life goals that I have. It's a bad idea to drown your sorrows in booze. I know that, so I make a conscious decision not to drink. Same thing. I like the way certain things taste that are sweet. I just make a conscious decision not to eat them. Like any person who's into fitness. You know, fit people don't like look at ice cream and go, oh, that's disgusting. They just go, oh, I'll limit how much I eat or I just won't eat it because it doesn't fit in with the goals I'm trying to have. Because nothing you eat tastes as good as looking good makes you feel. Okay? I didn't like the way I was treated as a fat guy, so I changed it because I wanted something different out of life. Everyone can change that. And for the people who are like, there's medical reasons why some people are fat because they have thyroid issues or because maybe they were in a coma or they had disability and things like that. That does happen, okay? Yeah, it's less than like 4% of the population, okay? Yeah, so it's a bullshit excuse. And the thing is people try to say that obese and fat are taboo words. Guess what? They're not. Fat is a health term for having excessive body fat. Obese is a term for having excessive body fat that is so high it is putting your health in jeopardy. When you are morbidly obese, they're not picking on you. They're saying if you don't lose weight, you're going to die. This is putting your heart and your other organs at risk because your body is not going to be able to keep up with this. Okay? If you can't be told that, I don't know what to tell you. Because it's people who care about you trying to tell you, hey, you're kind of going down the wrong path. If you want to eat cookies, eat cookies. Just limit it. And if you don't want to limit it, don't tell me that it's my fault that you're fat. You know who's responsible for you being fat? You. That's it. It's not on me. It's on you. Why? Because when I'm thin, I did all the work. And when I'm fat, I let myself go on my off season. I take full responsibility for that, and it's about damn time that the rest of the adults in the damn world do too. If you care about your health, do something about it. And if you don't, live in that little world and just don't talk to us about it. That's bullshit. They're like, oh, well, there's more information out there than they can get. No, bullshit. Everybody knows that if you eat too many calories, you gain weight. And if you eat shitty food, you're going to get fat. There's nothing new about that. Nobody ever goes and says, like, oh, what do you, broccoli is not as, is healthier than butter? I have no idea. That's not news. People who try to tell you, like, oh, I just don't know what to do. Okay, getting in contest shape can be difficult because there's different things that, just losing weight, bullshit. That really is just calories in, calories out. Okay, is there little things to it? Sure. But like people who are morbidly obese telling you like, oh, I don't know how to lose weight. Maybe salads instead of ice cream. Wow, that was hard. Shit. Oh, you don't like the way salads taste? Get the fuck over it. You know, you can't tell me that it's okay to weigh 500 pounds and then blame fit people for taking care of themselves. I spend 30 plus hours a week in the gym to look like I do. I don't need to be told when I'm done that it's my fault if someone else feels fat. Fuck you. This is something I care about. It's something I put my time in. If you don't want to do it, that's fine. But you don't get to pick on me because you're not where I am. That's a bunch of bullshit. If I went and got a really nice job and I bought myself a Porsche and bought myself a nice house, you wouldn't be able to say like, oh, what an asshole for buying those nice things for himself. This is my Porsche. If I want to show my fucking Porsche off, I will. People are like, oh, do you have any tighter shirts at home? I work my ass off for my body. If I want to show it off, I will. Okay? Just like, you know, everybody else puts, you put pictures of your kids and shit up on Facebook. Nobody wants to see that shit. And guess what? This is mine. I don't have kids. You know, if you don't want to be on there, don't. Log off the damn page. I don't mind. Shit. You know, this is just something that really pisses me off. You know, if you want to care about your health, do it. And if you don't, don't. But fucking leave this bullshit out. You don't get to make up fucking words because you have a shitty life. You know, get over it.